City corner it is. And short it is. Kovacic. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Messi. Given away by City. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Holland. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Great block. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. And tremendous individual skill. De Paul. Now with Messi. And in with a real chance. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. In a decent position now. Messi.
Oh, Derek, there's a chance here.
Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Nice weight on the pass. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Now in a more than decent position. Martinez. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Oh, that's splendid play. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. In with a chance. It's got to be. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. So continuing with the game, City just one behind now. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Lisandro Martinez. Lionel Messi. Top-class defending. And the goalkeeper will claim it. Fernandez. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. This could square the game. Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely... comeback, but now they are level, having trailed by 3. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game, but timely defending when it mattered. Just cutting off the supply. Di Maria. And teammates to play it to. Must be. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area. And what a clever bit of play it was from Messi, both with his movement and his finish. That's a nice goal.
Chasing this game, Manchester City, with time running out. And a goal, it was served up on a silver platter for him. Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Football has the power to enthrall, to captivate, and this occasion appears irresistible. Two magnificent sides intent upon impressing the wider world. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It is Dundalk, and they take on FC Goa.
Well, nothing to...
Can he finish this? Still alive. It's a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the danger cleared. opportunity in the wide area. Can't miss, surely. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Now, what can they do from here? And a chance for him on the flank. And a fine tackle. Victor Rodriguez. Oh, great vision. He's in with a chance. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. And Kelly with it. Getting forward. And delivered into the box. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Singh. Well, showing really good width here. It is to be a throw-in. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, fancy footwork. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. He needs to clear it. And that is going to be a free kick. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Oh, a really tidy break, but a really shoddy finish.
Well, they're so dangerous when they counter-attack. It just needed a better end product.
We saw the situation developing. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. And intercepting it. Going well. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And now with Fernandes. And he's through here. Well, the goal was at his mercy.
Well, it certainly was. He has to score there.
Really good interception. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, no surprise to see him go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
He might be able to profit from the wide position. Teammate available. Magnificent defending. Well, did well to make the challenge, but a corner coming up now. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And foul it is then. Well, the referee won't be quite as lenient next time. Got to tread more carefully. Very quick thinking there. Feeding it through. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Can he put it in? A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He calls the defender.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And a strong tackle. So a throw in here. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And back with Kelly now. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. They've regained possession. And in with a real chance. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Now, who can he play it to? Can he take advantage? And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Ambitious effort. Well, he fancied his chances, but shame about the finish ultimately. Fernandez. Oh, fancy footwork. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Can they create something from here? In with a chance! Well, sometimes you get it right. On this occasion, he got it wrong.
And he has to do better than that. That's a really poor effort, I have to say.
Tries to lift it. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. And he's through here. Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for the equaliser.
Well, I'm not sure how he's missed the target from there. That's a poor effort.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Chetri. Really closing him down. Went in strongly to win the ball. What can he do with it now? Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Into the final 20 minutes. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
They could level it. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser. Singh. Well, a joy to watch. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, this is a very good volley. His technique is absolutely perfect.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Oh, that's a penalty. The referee didn't hesitate. And are they going to be able to hang on to their lead? Well, he's avoided a good... Oh dear, oh dear! What was that?
Well, I'm afraid, Derek, that was a woeful effort. What was he thinking?
advantage accrues to the attacking side. And the perfect position. Horgan. A winner, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And the electronic board has been held aloft. 3 additional minutes here. Smuggled away. Andy Boyle. All even, but will it stay that way? Now the cutback. Can he do it? And that will be that. A point apiece in this game. Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he did everything right today, didn't he? He was outstanding.
Top players on a fitting stage. That's what we're talking about. A match of colossal importance and one that has captured the imagination of anyone with an interest in this great game. And hello to you from a city that's never short of style. I'm talking, of course, about the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And oh, what an opportunity! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Well, failure to keep the ball by Bayern. Mbappe. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Well-timed tackle. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. The net is staring him in the face. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Konrad Laimer. Sané has it. Well, they have it again. Not to like about that pass. It's a weighted pass. He's got to score. Couldn't grab hold of it. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Sané. And that is offside. Really good challenge. That's a well-struck pass. Mbappe. Back to Neymar. Well, that was an opportunity to make the scoreboard look even better from their point of view.
Oh, big chance, missed that. This game is still very much in the balance.
Kimmich. Sané has it. A foul, but advantage Bayern. And he's broken free. And a goal to level it up for Bayern. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Just the challenge that was required. Well, good run and good ball control. Neymar. Now the good tackle. Serge Gnabry. Could be threatening. What a save! Davies. Return to Coman. Kimmich. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Well, Bayern thought that was the moment they were going to edge in front. But what an excellent save it was from the keeper. He's just kept his team on level terms here.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper. And that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power. But he has to hit the target from there.
Davies. This is Coman. Gnabry, can he put it away? Still could be dangerous. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Brilliant pass. Can he convert? Well, sometimes you get it right. On this occasion, he got it wrong.
And he has to do better than that. That's a really poor effort, I have to say.
Well, they need to get tighter. Crossing into the middle. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Mazraoui. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Mbappe. The fans want to see a shot. Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Noussair Mazraoui. Gnabry with it. Gnabry. And beyond the last defender, offside. Mbappe. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. This could square the game. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Gnabry. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. A tremendous vision. Dear, an oops moment on the shooting front, you've got to say.
Well, the less said about that.
Well, they get the ball rolling once more. It's advantage Bayern after the first 45, but a long way from being settled. Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Sané. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. Well, the danger is still there. And one man who impressed in the first half was Leon Goretzka. What do you think of his performance?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
So Bayern get ready for their set-piece routine, hoping to increase their lead. Pressing like that will help the cause. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
And the keeper taking care of the situation. Marquinhos. Vitor Ferreira. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. And he's broken free. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Marco Verratti. Not a chance for Bayern to use width to good effect. And Kimmich. Oh, my. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Did well to win the ball back. 30 minutes to go then. Coman. Oh, big chance. Full credit, wonderful stop. Space afforded PSG. Can they get one back? Well, it might still work out for them. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. Good work from Bayern to make sure possession changed hands. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Opportunity it is! And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining. Well, the ball is rolling again, and PSG are giving this a real go. And progress has been made by Marco Asensio. Wonderful chance! And still danger here. Unable to get a body in the way. Clattered away.
Well, PSG are getting closer to levelling the game here. They're certainly making some chances now, but that was a terrific stop from the keeper.
And forward this time goes Neymar with options aplenty. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Sané. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Verratti. This could square the game. What a vital intervention. Well, clearing it away, but at the expense of a corner. And a short corner, let's see. Very quick thinking there. Out of play for a Bayern throw-in. Now what can they do from here? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. And threaded through by Mbappe. And Neymar is in here. Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From two down, they now find themselves level.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Neymar, not much chance for the goalkeeper there. Great goal.
And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Marco Asensio waiting to pounce. Must take the lead here. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now? What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Sané. Mazraoui here. The clock ticking. Time against Bayern, but still they could fight back. Mazraoui. They stopped them in their tracks. Beautiful pass. Mbappe. And Neymar. Easy save. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Mazraoui. Sloppy from Sané. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And that is the end of this particular story. 3 gargantuan points in the title race. And now they've put distance between themselves and their opponents. At the summit, Stuart.
Well, they were good today, and it just gives them that lead now. Another...
We simply have to focus on this man.
But he's got great technique.
The floodlights are shining down on the players here at Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it could be a special occasion because they know full well if they do their job, they'll clinch the title. It is Manchester United facing Manchester City.
Well, I expect them to clinch the title today because they've been the best team so far. They play inventive and fluid football going forward, and they're good defensively. I can only see one outcome, really.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Luke Shaw starts with Bruno Fernandes. Off the post and back in play. They've found the net, and who knows, it could be the goal that wins them the championship.
Well, it's theirs for the taking now. Will that be the defining moment?
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. De Bruyne. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. De Bruyne. Good-looking sequence. Erling Haaland. And he's in an offside position. Given away by City. United might be able to cash in. Bruno Fernandes. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Mateo Kovacic. Outdoing his opponent. Rashford. Anthony. And tidy defensive play. Holland. Ake. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Oh, good save. And De Bruyne firing it over. Bruno Fernandes has it. Bruno Fernandes. And with that, the attack fizzles out. That's a good-looking ball. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Rodri. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And he's in. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
Well, the header not accurate enough.
Well, under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Jack Grealish. Good idea. Trying to chip it. There is the equaliser, and the title race takes yet another compelling twist.
Well, that puts a spanner in the works. They've got to refocus here.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. City finding space on the flank. Oh, good vision. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
And confidently converted. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Anthony. Good distribution. Rashford unable to hold it. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Mount, and he's broken free. And clears the danger. Rashford. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And space available inside. Can he finish this? And the goal won't stand. Offside the decision.
Well, that was always going to be brought back. It was a decent effort, though.
And they do like to press whenever they can. Sancho. It's with Martinez. Stones attending to his defensive duties. Rashford being egged on by the crowd. What a vital intervention. This could be the equaliser. Simple catch, really. Mateo Kovacic. Grealish. On to Holland. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Casemiro failed to hang on to it. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Excellent use of advantage from the referee. Chance for Bernardo Silva. Oh, not to be, stopping a certain goal. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. So back underway with United looking to plot a route back into this game. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Pulls it back. Opportunity maybe for United here.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Oh, he's blocked it! Well, another corner following on from the last one and deciding to go short with this one. And they got into that crossing position but dealt with defensively. Kevin De Bruyne. And a strong tackle. Sancho. Rashford. And a chance to level it. There it is! And they're right back in this now.
Well, they certainly needed that. Can they now go and win it?
Stones. On to Silva. Walker. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Sancho. A good and fair challenge. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. And support available. Effective challenge. Rashford. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. 30 minutes left for play. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Walker. De Bruyne. On to Silva. Oh, tremendous vision. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, we can take another look now. It's wonderful interplay between the two of them to start the move. And the strike could not get any better. He hit through the back of the ball with such power. What a goal this is.
Good work from City to win back the ball. Well, good run and good ball control. And delivered by Bernardo Silva here. Can he put them in front? He's done it! And that changes the title dynamic considerably.
Well, they're left with a mountain to climb now. We need to see a quick response.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Kevin De Bruyne. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Fernandes. Well, the supporters think it's on. Real chance. Oh, Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
Takes the shot. Keeper did his job to begin with. Danger averted for now. Walker. Holland. Could be. Couldn't quite hang on. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Bruno Fernandes has it. Now with Rashford. And passing it well. It's got to be. And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level. Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Bernardo Silva. Still level here, but Manchester United making a push near the end. Will it happen this time? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Stones. Can he convert? It was on its way in. And nearing full time, United inching ever closer to victory. Can they hang on? Stuart, your thoughts as regards their performance?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
The fans want to see a shot. There it is! Magical moment. Surely one hand on the trophy.
Well, history beckons. Surely they can't throw this away now.
And Bernardo Silva has it. Can they convert? Oh, blocked it! And this might not be the ideal situation for them. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Rashford. United could get in behind the defence. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Playing it in. And just over the crossbar. Under some pressure. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Stones. The final whistle, and they've only gone and clinched the title. Well, they might celebrate on the back of this. Well, good luck to any defender trying to stop Marcus Rashford, and they haven't had too much luck on that front, Stuart. evening, everyone. Plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here on the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And passing it through. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And the Icons get the ball rolling again. How will they react to this setback? A super tackle, and they've won possession. Can they create something from here? Oh, surely. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Julie. Chance to finish. Well, body in the way. What a vital intervention. Now sending it in. Well, it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good idea. Benzema. And a fine stop. It's a short corner. Plays it back. It's still there for him. Did well to clear it away. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Wesley Sneijder. Vinicius. No space if he goes inside. Must be! He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Julie. Is this the moment? Keeper did his job to begin with.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Gives it a go. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. Well, the Icons just one behind now, and you sense the momentum may be with them here. Benzema. Now, options are plenty. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play on the front foot, but they do look more threatening in the attacking areas. And in my view, they deserve to be in front.
Pavlovic. Bukayo Saka. Icons moving the ball forward with purpose. And a useful cross. Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down. Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Sneijder. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. So here we go, the start of the second half at the home of PSG, the Parc des Princes. Very quick thinking there. Trying his luck, and a crisp effort just over the top. Bergkamp. Well, the icons have it now. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, he plugged away in that first half, making run after run without too much success, but eventually he got his reward, and what an important goal it was.
Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Good ball over the top. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Clears it away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. The fans are shouting, shoot! Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Abedi Pele. Benzema. And back with Futre. And on to Sneijder. That's a good ball. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Benzema. Benzema. Who can he pick out? They could nudge in front. Off the post and back in play. Couldn't grab hold of it. And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, you sense the goals coming. They're getting so close now. They just need to take one of these chances.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. And he did what he had to do defensively. Sneijder. Can they convert? Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Julie. And that brings the attack to an end. And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game. And crossed in there. Really smart stop, and no advantage for either side here.
No, he's kept his team on level terms here. That was a really top-class save.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Went in strongly, decisively. And so into the final 5 minutes. Oh, in with a chance! Vinicius Junior. And he has options available. On the scent of a winner late in this game. Timely intervention. And an effective clearance. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Turning inside, where's he going to go? Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Into the box it goes. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Putre. Oh, that's a really good run. Teammates in the middle. And not cleared away properly. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates. But what a first save that was.
Chance on for Mertens. Will it be? A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Paulo Futre. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Bukayo Saka. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Still looking for space. And it's opening up. So at the halfway stage in extra time and 15 more minutes. Well, the second period of extra time commences. What drama do we have in store for us? Futre. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. But into the keeper's gloves. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Giving it their all in search of an equaliser. Futre! Still a chance. But no, it's not going to be an opportunity because the flag is up. Gerrard. And Pele had positioned himself well. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And not a great challenge, free kick here. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for...
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.